Hello, it's 𝗠𝘀𝘁𝗿 again, Doctor of the Soul and founder of 𝗺identitas Productions. Welcome to video number 3 of my new video series entitled 3 Keys to Master Your Creativity, guided and led by Dr. 𝗠𝘀𝘁𝗿 and St. Hildegard of Bingen. Your free PDF and audio recording are down below. But don't download them yet. Watch this video first. Because I'm going to share with you what I consider to be St. Hildegard of Bingen's greatest gift to me, her music. In this third video, Move Out of Fear into Faith, St. Hildegard and I are going to share the final key to master your creativity. We are going to teach you a phrase of one of St. Hildegard's songs. Once you master the music, we will teach you some simple movements to accompany the phrase music. We will be teaching you what I simply like to call a body prayer. You will then be able to take this body prayer with you into your daily life. I know that St. Hildegard's music can heal and transform lives. It has transformed my life and the lives of my clients. You're going to hear directly from one of them later on in this video. So get comfortable, take a few deep breaths, and enjoy. Watching this video today could be a turning point for you. Before we get into the training today, I want to thank you and our entire community for all of the comments you have been sharing. It is inspiring to read about how your inner beauty is showing up for you and guiding you, and I'm excited to see how you are going to share this beauty with the world. I love that you are watching these videos so you can learn how to master your creativity in your unique way. Now, if you haven't seen my first 2 videos, I highly recommend that you go back and watch them now, because I really want you to get the full value from this training. It's on 3 Keys to Master Your Creativity, guided and led by Dr. 𝗠𝘀𝘁𝗿 and St. Hildegard of Bingen. In the first video, Move Out of Overwhelm into Inspiration, I shared how St. Hildegard has taught me 3 keys that have helped me and my clients master our creativity. Then I shared my story of how St. Hildegard found me and helped me start living the life of my dreams. Next, St. Hildegard and I walked you through a simple, playful painting technique to enable you to become more present and connected to inspiration. And finally, we offered you some ideas for how you can take this simple painting technique and incorporate it into your daily life. In video number 2, Move Out of Limitation into Motivation, I shared the second key to mastering your creativity. I shared how in this video I help you move out of a life of confusion into a life of purpose. I led you in a guided meditation to help you hear the messages of your inner beauty. You also learned that if you use this guided meditation regularly in your daily life, that you will move forward with your creative dreams with strength, high energy, and joy. Now, in this final video, Move Out of Fear into Faith, I am going to address the primary problem that stops people from living a truly inspired life, a truly creative life. That obstacle is fear. You know how it feels to be full of fear. You are paralyzed and can't even take the first step towards manifesting your creative dreams. An opportunity will come your way and you say, I can't do that. I'm not available. I'm not capable. Or, oh, I don't have time for that. You feel lethargic. You hide, doing anything to not be seen. How different would it feel if you were full of confidence and truly believed in your value and the value of your creative gifts? When you are in fear, you don't create events to invite people to. Your artwork stays in your garage. That book you wrote stays on your desktop. Your life lacks joy. You are unable to be fully present. I know about fear. I used to live in constant terror whenever I tried to sing in public. You ask what changed all of that for me? Well, I can tell you, it was St. Hildegard's music. This is one of the key stories of my life, because it really is true that this song of Hildegard's, this Kyrie, changed my life. I had, for most of my adult life, had this deep yearning. You know, I like to use Hildegard's word, longing, to sing in public, to sing and perform on stages, and do it as a soloist. I sang in plenty of choirs, and that was easy. But once I tried to sing by myself on a stage, I would be overcome with what felt like a panic attack, and it was intense. It was like I couldn't breathe, and it was terrible because I so wanted to sing. And I remember one of my vocal coaches actually said to me, you should just stop singing and consider psychiatry. You just, you know, so messed up, you need help. Well, thankfully I had enough strength inside me to say, okay, I'm not going to go and find that teacher again. But this was a real obstacle in my life, this terror, this deep, deep fear of singing in public by myself. And so the way that this song helped me is I was studying on my doctoral journey, and I had finally gotten to the class on St. Hildegard, and I had taken 90% of my coursework, and finally they offered the Hildegard course. And so there I was in a group of people learning about St. Hildegard of Bingen. There were about 25 of us. And in the mornings before we went into the seminar, we would sing her music together. And so our teacher, her name was Norma Gentile, an amazing scholar of Hildegard's music and performer. She taught us the first phrase of this Kyrie. And I was loving every second of it. I was in my group of fellow students singing away, and just, you know, it just felt like I was riding the waves of St. Hildegard of Bingen. And then she said, okay, now I want those of you who feel like you've really mastered the first phrase, and it's, you know, a 4-phrase song, and she only taught us that first phrase. But I had gotten it down. I felt confident. So she said, okay, I want a group of you that feel you really can carry this phrase on your own to go in the middle of the circle. So I'm like, okay, I'll still be in a group. It'll be fine. I go in the middle of the circle, and then in the outer circle, they were the drone, and they just went, Kyrie, Kyrie, Kyrie. So, and there were a good 20 people in the outer circle, and then there were a handful of us in the middle. And she, thank God, said to us in the middle, okay, I want you all to hold hands. So we were definitely in this together. And so as the drone was going, we sang Kyrie in the middle. And she then, on top of that, sang the whole song. So it was like this symphony of Hildegard's Kyrie. And I was just, you know, bathed in the sound and just loving it. And then something remarkable happened. At the time, I probably would never have used the word remarkable because it was extreme. extremely scary, and it came in a very unexpected way. All of a sudden, I felt like I was having one of my panic attacks, and I couldn't breathe, and I just felt like I was losing consciousness almost. Got very weak, and thankfully, as I said, I was holding on to the people's hands on either side of me. So I felt like they were holding me as I just doubled over in this terror. And I would even venture to say it was even more intense than my previous panic attacks. I really did not know if I was coming or going. It was that intense. And so I remember as I was going over, hearing the song leader's voice saying, "Is there any image that's coming up for you right now?" And the thing was, there was an image coming up for me. And it was an image of a painting I had done, I kid you not, the week before in a different class. I call this my creature painting. And I want to tell you a little bit about this painting, because when I painted it, you know, it was that wonderful painting teacher who said, play, 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 play. Well, that particular day, this lady didn't play. She was overcome with this sense of taking the paintbrush and pounding my paper. Just bang, 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 bang. And I was in a very safe environment, and I just trusted that's what my soul wanted to express. Well, that pounding of the green paint, and you can see there are these dots, if you will, of darker paint. That's how this painting started. And then this whole creature kind of emerged as I was painting. And I knew when I painted this, that this creature was me. And that's all I knew until this day with Hildegard's Kyrie. And as the singing ended, my breath came back. And I knew I had to get outside, get under the trees. This class was taking place in the woods of North Carolina, beautiful forest. I went out into the forest and I sat by a tree and I just let myself breathe and shake and quake, and it all came out. You know, and my understanding of these bullets is that this was the messages of the world, the attacks, if you will, that I had received and been subjected to as I had tried to claim myself as an artist. There was a lot of experience and what I just consider a wave of negation and put down that I had lived through. And in that morning, I released it all. And from that day forward, I was able to sing. And sing by myself and record my voice. All of that fear was gone. So I know that this phrase of Hildegard's, because we didn't sing the whole song that morning, it was that one phrase. It's very powerful. And I know that as any of us learn it and really take it in, it can help us in ways we can't even imagine. So I'm really excited to be sharing this. And yeah, I'm not afraid at all to sing, even in front of the camera. Yay! Thank you, Hildegard. I am now going to teach you the first phrase of St. Hildegard's Kyrie. I cannot encourage you enough to commit this simple musical phrase to memory, and then to put it with the movements. I invite you to make this body prayer part of how you start every day. Soak in the stunning energetics of this music. Let it perfume your heart and mind. Then, as you sing and do the movements, invite any fear you may be holding to leave you. Replace that fear with a sense of awe and wonder that you are alive, that you can connect with all of creation, with everything that is beautiful and good. Enjoy the learning and experiencing of this mighty song. Once you master this body prayer, you will be filled with a knowing that you are part of the divine. This knowing is called faith. In this state of faith, you will know that you are whole, that you are love. You will trust that you have everything you need to manifest the longings of your soul. Before I teach you the first phrase of St. Hildegard's Kyrie, I would like you to listen to one of my clients. Listen how she speaks about her journey with me and St. Hildegard.
Well, I've had many beautiful experiences working with Janine. They're filled with love, abundance, her wisdom, her passion, her intuition, her joy and love for Hildegard, and just the spirit, her spirit. She's just so giving and filling her love and compassion for me and really giving me permission to love myself. Janine's recent vlogs, her weekly vlogs, which I love. And what so resonates with me is makes her visions, Hildegard's visions, apply to things that are going on in my life, because her visions she's making more personal. The vision was letting your light shine. But our encouragement to move forward was to really say a song that in your heart, and I think she suggested This Little Light of Mine, and to really ask for help. Ask the angels or Hildegard or whoever your higher power is in that, because I was having some anxiety over a family visit, and the visit was going better than I thought it would, and I was saying, God, this is really working. And then my little 2-year-old grandson put on this music he had, and the song was This Little Light of Mine. I thought that was really, really, really quite special. Janine is so incredible. I can't find enough words to really describe who she is or what she is. She's expansive.
And now I invite you to get comfortable. Take those deep breaths again, and let's learn the first phrase of St. Hildegard's Kyrie. We're going to learn the Kyrie phrase number 1. First, I'm going to remind you what the words Kyrie eleison mean. And they mean creator of life, awaken love within us. And now let's look at how we pronounce these words. So we're going to learn this now, and then we'll get to learning the second phrase, but we'll have this all ready to go for the third and fourth phrases. So here it is. Kyrie eleison. So say each little section of this after me. Ki. Good. Ri. There you go. A. Yes. Let's try all three together. Listen once. Kyrie. Your turn. That's it. One more time. Listen first. Kyrie. Your turn. Beautiful. All right. And now we're going to go on to the second part, our eleison. So say after me, a, lei, I, son. Great. One more time. A, your turn. Lei, I, son. Nice. And the whole phrase, listen once. Eleison. There you go. Listen once. Eleison. Great. And now let's try them both together. My turn, then your turn. 𝗳𝘂𝗿𝗂𝗁. There you go. 𝗳𝘂𝗿𝗂𝗁. And one last time for good measure. 𝗳𝘂𝗿𝗂𝗁. All right, we've got it, I think. Bravo. All right, now we're going to learn the music. I'm going to break this phrase into 4 sections. And as I have already said, but I really want to say again so that it goes deeply into you, this is not about doing this perfectly. If you really love, reading music and studying music, by all means, look at our music sheet and see if you can figure out how all of these notes go. You'll see I have put little divider lines in so that you know where each little section of each phrase exactly begins and ends. But only do this if this really is something that you enjoy. This is not necessary at all. You can just follow my hand or just feel the music and let your voice just go up and down as your voice wants to move. All right. So listen first to the entire first phrase, and then I'm going to break it down into 4 sections. You'll know which section I'm on by my fingers. I will let you know. All right, but first, here's our first phrase. Just listen for now. And you'll notice that it goes on and on and on and on. And so just flow with it like you would with the waves. All right, here we go. The first section. Listen once. Kyrie. Your turn. Great, my turn. Kyrie. Your turn. That's it. One last time, my turn. Kyrie. Your turn. All right, that was our first section. And now on to section number 2. One more time, listen. Your turn. Great, my turn. Your turn. Nice. All right, now we're going to put 1 and 2 together. My turn. Kyrie. Your turn. Nice, my turn. Kyrie. Your turn. can feel you singing there, and it sounds great. All right, now we're going to go on to the third section. We're still on that A. Listen again. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. Last time, my turn. Your turn. All right, you guessed it. We're going to put 1, 2, and 3 together. All right, my turn and then your turn. Here we go. First, second, and third. Your turn. All right, my turn. Your turn. Your turn. All right, beautiful. Okay, final little bit. 𝗬𝗂𝗿𝗂𝗁. Okay, that's all there is. And then you're done. And you've awakened the love within you. Okay, here we go. 𝗬𝗂𝗁. Your turn. S. 𝗬𝗁. God. 𝗬𝗁. Yes. All right. So now it's time to put 1, 2, 3, and 4 together. I'm going to do it. You're going to do it. We're going to do that twice. And then we're just going to sing it together 3 times in a row. And we'll have our first phrase. And remember, Creator of life, awaken love within us. Here we go. My turn, your turn, my turn, your turn, and then our turns 3 times. Your turn. Beautiful. My turn. Your turn. That's it. All right, 3 times. We're going to sing it from beginning to end, this first phrase. And know that your heart is opening. This is about awakening these hearts of ours. All right, here we go. Enjoy. And here we go. One last time, softly. Take a deep breath. And now, dear ones, the movements. So for this first phrase, as well as the second phrase, there are very simple, structured movements. And in this first phrase, this is about awakening our hearts, yes. Asking Creator of life to awaken our hearts to what? To all of creation. And we do this with a sense of awe and wonder, and we take in the magnificent beauty that is all of creation. And so I will say, there are 4 movements, so I will name the 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll hear me say that. So you're real clear which is first, which is second, and which goes with each phrase. So here's number 1. It's just simply putting the arms up. 2, opening with awe and wonder, and then bringing the arms down. So 2, the arms go up and the arms go down. 3, we're taking in all of creation and we turn. This is 3. In 4 steps we do that. And then we're back around, and then the 4th part is we just put our hands over our hearts and we bow our heads. Thank you, in gratitude. So here they are, one at a time, all together though. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we get to put it all together. So we're going to be singing and we're going to be doing the movements. And I'm just going to do it 3 times very slowly in a row, and just follow along as best you can. And enjoy the beauty of creation that we're connecting with and we're so grateful for. All of creation. Last time. And you'll notice at the end of the phrase, taking a moment to really feel what just happened. Give yourself the gift of a pause and really take in this wonder, this awe, this feeling of profound gratitude to the Creator of life. I hope you have enjoyed learning the beginning of this song. There are 3 more phrases which I will teach you in my 5-month class. In this class, we will go much deeper into St. Hildegard's life and work, and you will come away with an extensive experience of her life and work, and how you can take her teachings and make them work for you as you move forward with your creative dreams. I have been getting a lot of questions about my 5-month course, and quite honestly, I would love to see you there. You will be hearing more from me about the course in an upcoming video. Right now, I would love it if you would leave a comment down below this video. I would love to hear about your experience with St. Hildegard's Kyrie and the accompanying movements. As a spiritual creative, you have a role to play in making this world a more beautiful and loving place. If you have enjoyed this training and want to go deeper, I would love it if you would join our 5-month program. Either way, I am cheering you on. You can live your creative dreams. In an upcoming video, I'm going to tell you all about my 5-month program. And if you want, you can register right there on the spot. You might want to because I only do the course once per year. Registration will only be open for a few days, so be sure to watch the next video so you can make the best possible decision for yourself. In the meantime, don't listen to anyone who tells you you can't live the life you are meant to live. With inspiration, motivation, and faith, all things are possible.